A tragic incident from this morning involving 4-year-old Quade Thomas Dolan. The boy died Tuesday morning after being struck by a car at Christ the King Catholic Church.
It was this morning about 8 o'clock. We were notified by Nichols Hills Police of an auto pedestrian accident here at the school. Our officers obviously responded. What we learned is the dad was dropping off his young son here in the drive-thru, and somehow the boy ended up getting run over. He was pronounced deceased here at the scene. Obviously, we do believe this just to be a very tragic accident.
Joining us now is Tina Zarijan, Director of Communications of the Archdiocese of Oklahoma City. Thank you very much for your time. A tough day for you.
Yes.
And a
really
very tough day for the family as well. What can you tell us? How are the Dolan family? How is the Dolan family doing?
I haven't personally spoken to the Dolans, but I did talk today to Dr. Chris Carter, the superintendent of Catholic schools, who was with the family, and also to Father William Novak, who is our Vicar General, who prayed with the family and actually offered last rites for Quade. And when I talked to Dr. Carter, she was crying herself and very distraught because she loves the Dolan family. We all do. And she just described them as being very, very heartbroken and devastated, as I'm sure we can all imagine that they would be. And then Father Novak said the same, just that they were obviously in great pain and suffering, just really full of sorrow at what had happened. But he also did speak to the fact that they were already just kind of pulling together as a family and praying. And so he was encouraged by that, but I cannot even begin to imagine what they're going through.
You know, Oklahoma as a state, Oklahoma City as a community, but even Christ the King have been through tough times before, but very resilient. But can you speak to the resiliency that you see there at Christ the King?
Now, Christ the King is one of the largest and most vibrant parishes in the Archdiocese, but it really has faced its share of tragedy. This isn't the first difficult, painful event that has occurred there. And so, sadly, Father Rick Stansberry, Principal Karen Carter really have now had experience at responding to tragedies. And I really can't say enough good about Father Stansberry as a pastor, Principal Carter as a principal. I know that they do genuinely love and care for the families and children in their parish and school, and that they want to do whatever they can to support the Dolan family through this really, really difficult ordeal, and just walk with them through their grief.
Not a usual day for you from your usual routine, but you had been on site early this morning. What did you see as far as the community there and their reaction?
I was not actually at Christ the King Catholic School. I was at the Catholic Pastoral Center, which is the headquarters for the Archdiocese.
And a Mass was held there.
But Mass was held there for the family. And just throughout the morning at the Archdiocese, everyone just, you could tell, had very heavy hearts. And in Mass, it was really very moving because the Gospel today depicts Jesus embracing a small child, bringing a small child in the center of the Pharisees and extolling the virtues of a little one. And Archbishop Coakley in his homily talked about Quade and about what a really precious gift life is and what a beautiful example of the preciousness of life children are for us. And so we know from that gospel reading how much our Lord loves little children. And that was a moment for me that was just very poignant and precious, even as it was also really, really sad.
Well, it's a sad moment and a tragedy, not just for the Catholic community or Christ the King community, but for parents everywhere. Is there anything the community as a whole can do at this point?
We just ask for continued prayers and for respect for the privacy of the family, and I'm sure that there will be more to come in terms of things that we can do to support the Dolan family, and we will definitely let you know that.
All right, very good. Tina Zarijan, we appreciate your time today, and you know, our condolences as well to the family and to your community.
Thank you. We appreciate it.